Number 14. Let g of x equal x squared minus 1. What is the average rate of change of the function from x is 3 to x is 6? So one thing I need to know here is that average rate of change in a function like this is going to be the slope. So they're wanting me to calculate slope, and I'm looking to see if that formula is on your sheet or not. And of course, I can't find my sheet. No, it is not. So you would have to have memorized the slope formula, and we'll use it in just a minute. But the first thing we have to realize is that slope, let me go ahead and write it for you. Slope is y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. So we have the two x's. We have x is 3 and x is 6, but we don't have the y's to go with them. So we're going to have to find those. So I'm going to use g of x. That's the formula. Let me just write it out the first time. And then I'm going to substitute my 3 in there. So I'm going to say when x is 3, what happens? So we have 3 squared minus 1, and that's going to be 9 take away 1, which is 8. So when x is 3, the output is 8. X is 3, the output is 8. So there is one one point, one coordinate. And then I'm going to repeat that process using that same function. But this time we're going to let our x equal 6. So g of x, g of 6, 36 minus 1. So g of 6 is 35. So here's the second point, x and y. So now that I have 2 points, I can apply this formula. I like to label my points, so that's more for me than for you because I get them confused. I have dyslexia, and it's easy to get things mixed up. So here's x2 and y2. And then I always write my formula again because that helps me not get things mixed up. But I've written it down here, so I won't do it again. Y sub 2 minus y sub 1, x sub 2 minus x sub 1. 35 minus 8 is 27. 6 minus 3 is 3. And 27 divided by 3 is 9. So that average rate of change given those two values of x is 9, or option E.